Monday. I dropped my notes. 1 second. Heidi ho, neighbors. Welcome. Hey, Joe Hart, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Thank you for the restream and the likes. Episode 43 of the Nooner. Okay, we're coming up on 50. So for those of you that have been following me on the, hey, welcome, Ben DeVolder. Hello from California. And hello from Florida, he says. So yeah, hey, we're coming up on episode 50. So I want to do a bang up Nooner for episode 50. So if you got a suggestion for what episode 50 should be, please send a tweet out to David or just at David R. Bradley. That's my Twitter handle. Almost gave him an email address. We're going to do that in a few minutes. So, hey, welcome again. Thank you guys for being here. This is episode 43 of the Nooner. I am your host, David Bradley. I'm going to get rolling into this thing. Hey, Laura, thank you for being here once again. All right. Edan Rosen, my good buddy from Israel, is on the Nooner. All right. That is awesome. Hey, thanks for being here, buddy. Good to see you. Hey, did you also request some information on Cardone University? I thought I saw your name pop by on that. So if you want to have a conversation about that later on this afternoon, I'd be happy to do that with you. Thank you for the likes and the restreams. All right, so this is episode 43. This is the Nooner. We're going to be talking about how to F up your day. At this point, hopefully you know what F means. It's maybe you can look at the letter F. I wrote F. But it's Monday. You have two choices on how you want your day to be. You want it to be awesome, or you want it to be effed. Okay? So we're going to be talking about how to F it up. Tomorrow we're actually going to be looking at what you can do to have a great day. But today we're going to be talking about how to screw that whole deal up. Who am I? So my name is David Bradley. I'm a sales and marketing manager with Grant Cardone. Been working with Grant since March of 2011. I help companies increase production 15 to 30% simply by helping them find and then handle missed opportunity. Now, if you're not a company, if you are flying solo, the material we have will work for you. Grant's content took me from barely surviving in sales to thriving in it, and so I consider it an honor and a privilege to be able to give this to other people. So if I can help you in any way, shape, or form, 75% of what we do here is 100% free. If I can help you in any way, shape, or form, feel free to reach out to me. David at grantcardone.com. You can call me direct, 310-777-0352. Thank you for the restream, Laura. Today's theme is going to really be about that. It says no negativity allowed. If you read that, congratulations. That means you can read backwards. Okay. A couple other things about me. I'm the author of a book called How to Stop Smoking Without Killing Anyone. I smoke cigarettes a pack and a half a day for just over, hey, thank you for the follow, Breaking Bad. Love that. I smoked cigarettes for just over 15 years. I tried multiple times to quit. Could not do it. Failed miserably. But finally found a way to stop. And yes, there is a difference between stopping and quitting. And that's what my book is all about, how to stop smoking without killing anyone. If that sounds of interest to you, or if you know somebody who needs help, because Christmas is right around the corner, this book makes for a fantastic gift. Check out stopdon'tquit.com or hit me up on Amazon. How to Stop Smoking Without Killing Anyone. Edan is asking how to get these cards. Okay, if you want some of these, we sell them in packs. Hit me up, David at grantcardone.com, and I'll give you a couple ways to get some. If you like that. On the back, there's a kick-ass poem about being deaf. In fact, I did a Nooner all on that. So if you go back, you go to youtube.com/Cardone Solutions. There's a playlist over there called the Nooner, and I talk about this and show you some ways to get these cards for yourself. The last thing about me, who am I, is I'm the founder of a hashtag called Rich Man's Gym. Now, this is my next book. This is all on home-based strength and conditioning for body, mind, and spirit. Don't need to go to the gym to get in the best shape of your life, and you certainly can do that right from the comfort and privacy of your own home. Got a couple other people that just popped in. Thank you for being here. So basically, in a nutshell, I'm in the health business. Okay. So what are we going to talk about today? I got 24 tips that you can put into practice immediately to make sure your day is totally effed up. Okay? Are you having a good day so far? I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to screw it up. You ready? Okay. Tip number 1. Wake up first thing in the morning and go directly to Google News. And I want you to look at all the horrible crap that's happening in this world. Okay, that's how you want to start your day. If you're looking to have an effed up day, the first thing you do is go to Google News. Wake up, Google News. In fact, if you've got your phone next to your bed, check Google News before you even get out of bed. That way, you make sure that you're completely crapped out before you get down the stairs and have poured your first cup of coffee. Okay. Hey, Lydia, thanks for being here. Today we're talking about 24, is it 24? Yeah, 24 tips to having a completely effed up day. Just drop tip number 1, which is check Google News first thing in the morning. Number 2, I want you to start thinking about all the things that are missing from your life. Look at everything that's going on in your life that is not happening the way you want it to be, and just ponder it for a while. Just really put some good, hard, solid thoughts into that. Number 3, no matter what, do not, under any circumstances, write down your goals and your dreams. Don't do it. Okay? Under any circumstances, do not write down your goals and your dreams, and certainly do not do anything to prepare yourself for the day. Okay? Just show up and see what happens. So, and you want to do all of that before 8 a.m. Sound good? Okay? And again, we're talking about how to have an effed up day. Now, before you leave for work, I want you to grab something from the hamper and hit it with some Fabreze. That's what we're going to wear to work. Okay. Make sure that you leave late for work. Okay. And in the car, I want you to continue listening to the news, or listen to anything that has nothing to do with you becoming a better human being. So that's the news. That could be whoever does the morning drive on the local BS radio station. That could be Howard Stern. Make sure you listen to something absolutely uninspiring and that it's a complete and total crap. Maybe stream TMZ. That might be a good way too. Number 7. We're on number 7 now. Okay. I want you to, while you're driving, I want you to think about your past and all the screwed up stuff that's happened in your past, okay? And I want you to assign blame to everything and everybody else about everything wrong in your life. Now, we're going to do this while we're in the car, okay? Also, make sure you're complaining about the traffic, because you did leave late for work, so make sure that you're complaining and bitching about the traffic. And if you can, safely flip off a few people on the road and also blame them for you being late for work. By the time you get to work, usually as you're pulling into the parking lot, I want you to make the decision that you're a complete and total failure. As you're parking your car before you go into work, make the decision that you're a complete and total failure. So again, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about 24 things you can do to make sure you have a completely effed up day. I'm on number 10, or number 9, which is decide you're a total failure as you pull into work. Okay, number 10 is to barely make it in on time and make sure that you clock in 2 minutes late. Now, if you get there right on time, like if you start work at 9 a.m., you get there at 9, I want you to wait 2 minutes before you finally clock in, before you punch that clock. And if there's other people behind you, it's great because you're making them late too. That way you don't have to suffer alone. That way you're not the only one who is late for work. But whatever you do, don't be on time. Like right? Now, before 10 a.m., I got a couple things for you to do. Usually, when you get to your desk or wherever it is that you are, I want you to accept your current situation as the only situation, and then repeat steps 6 and 7 until the urge to start drinking heavily kicks in fully. 6 and 7, if you remember, is you're going to think about, you're going to start thinking about your past and assigning blame to everybody and everything for everything that's wrong in your life. Okay. So number 12 is just do your job. That's it. I want you to do the bare bones, the minimum, whatever. Do not go the extra mile for anybody. Ever. Number 13, wait for something to happen. Just wait. Don't prospect. Don't look for something to do. Just wait. because it'll show up. Also, this might be a good time to start checking Facebook with the same intensity as a kid in college who's got the munchies checks the refrigerator. Hopefully you've been doing that the whole time. I'm sure you already have. But if you haven't yet, this is a really good time to start because it's probably about 10 a.m. right now, and we got about another 2 hours-ish to kill before we get to lunchtime. Okay. Step number 15 is to actually take a lunch break, for real. Like clock out, go to lunch. Don't eat anything though, or if you do, make sure it's not very healthy for you. But also make sure on your lunch break to call your boss, or to call your bestie, and bitch about your boss. What a jerk this guy is for yelling at you because you showed up late because of traffic. Okay? Make sure to come back from lunch late and then blame traffic. Or, better yet, blame the stupid girl that was making your sandwich for taking too long. That might be a fun one. Number 17, when you get back to work, start checking Facebook roughly about every 10 minutes or so. And since you're there, or check your phone every 10 minutes and the clock and Facebook. That's what I'm trying to say. So check your phone to check the clock, and while you're there, check Facebook. Okay. By now it's around 4:59. That's when you want to leave. Clock. That way you're clocking out. Hopefully you started packing your stuff and getting ready to go around 4:45. But at 4:59, leave your desk. That way you clock out right at 5. Okay. The last thing you want to do is to stay late. Okay, unless you're getting overtime, okay, and then it's okay to stay late, but just a little bit, and leave as soon as humanly possible. But make sure you clock out late so that you do get your overtime. On the way home, I want you to think about going to the gym. Just think about it. But then decide not to because you're too tired from a long day of work. Make sure to grab some McDonald's or any other form of fast food that has a high fat, high carbohydrate, empty calorie, no nutrition at all. Okay? Eat that in the car on the way home and throw the garbage in the passenger seat. Do not throw it away. Leave it there. That way your car has this nice Mickey D's aroma when you get into it in the morning. When you get home, watch the news again, okay? And then I want you to troll Facebook, check Facebook, oh yeah, and troll your ex. Okay, so get home, watch the news, check Facebook, troll your ex. Call your ex. Don't leave a message though, just call them. Then start watching reruns of Law & Order SVU, okay? Because nothing gets you more excited about life than watching reruns of Law & Order SVU. Hey, thank you for the restream. If you want to be suicidal, legitimately suicidal, watch reruns of Law & Order SVU. Then call that person that you met in a bar a couple weeks ago. See if they want to come over to watch Netflix and chill. Right? Because at this point, something completely and utterly meaningless is just going to be like cherry on top of your effed up day. Go to sleep by 2:30 a.m. Okay. So, here's the question. You don't have to do all of them. How many of these have you done? How many of these are you doing? What does your day look like? Because the message that we're making today is that your day, how it goes, what happens in your day, if it's a good day, if it's a bad day, it is totally up to you. And it starts the moment you open your eyes. Now, tomorrow on the Nooner, I am going to be talking about the exact opposite of having an effed up day. I hope you liked this. I hope it cracked you up. I hope you found some humor in it because I certainly had fun coming up with all these different things. But tomorrow we're going to be looking, hey, how do I make sure that I'm having a kick-ass day? What do I do? What can I do to have a kick-ass day? Now, if you want, the restream of this is going to be up on YouTube later on in the afternoon. So if you want to just go back and watch it again and do the exact opposite, that in itself will guarantee you have a kick-ass day. Adon, if you want to get a link to get those postcards, shoot an email out, david@grantcardone.com. But here's the deal. No negativity allowed. It's killing you. It's eating you up, and you're letting it into your life, all right? This has been episode 43 of The Nooner. Tomorrow, tune in where we're going to be talking about a success schedule that you can put into play that'll take your life, your production, and your career to a completely different level, all right? I'm David Bradley. Thanks for being here. Have a great Monday. Have a kick-ass week. See you tomorrow.